Canoe by Keith Douglas. The reason why it appeals to me so much, I suppose, is personal. It's about a man speaking to a woman in a canoe. They're about to sail away up the river, and he makes it clear that he might not be coming back from the war, and next time she might have to make the trip alone. And when I first read it, I couldn't help thinking of my mother and father, which means, I suppose, thinking of myself. It's a very personal poem to me.
What exactly was it about your mother and father that it made you think
my
of?
father sailed off to the war and didn't come back, and my mother was left alone the way the woman is going to be in the poem. She's going to have to travel alone next time she goes on the canoe trip. That rang a bell with me, I'm afraid.
One of the key themes in some of Keith Douglas's work, and indeed in the first line of this poem, is death, or a premonition of death. I wonder if that had any personal resonance for you as well.
Well, yes, but with proviso, is that there was a war on for Douglas. The chances are he was going to get killed anyway. For my generation, there was no war. And by some miracle of chance, of luck, we've lived out our lives. And I'm sick now, but it's at the end of a long life in which I've been allowed to do pretty much as I wanted. So I never forget my privilege as a man, as a writer, as a man of letters, as a poet, as a reader. It's a lucky, lucky thing to have. So the theme of my late poetry is luck, not death. But the theme of his poetry was death because it was all around him. It might happen to him, and it did. Well, I'm thinking this may be my last summer, but cannot lose even a part of pleasure in the old-fashioned art of idleness. I cannot stand aghast at whatever doom hovers in the background, while grass and buildings and the somnolent river, who know they are allowed to last forever, exchange between them the whole subdued sound of this hot time. What sudden fearful fate can deter my shade wandering next year from a return? Whistle and I will hear, and come again another evening when this boat travels with you alone toward Iffley, as you lie looking up for thunder again. This cool touch does not betoken rain. It is my spirit that kisses your mouth lightly.